It's a super weird angle, but hi, it's Grace. And today we're just going to be chatting and cleaning, I think. I'll start talking about it in a minute, but I need to clean. So, welcome. If you've got cleaning to do, you can pause this, go find some cleaning, and I'm just going to ramble for a while. I don't know how long it's going to be, and it might not be interesting, but that's what's happening today. So, I'm kind of starting on this because, I don't know, when I go through changes, big changes, I feel the need to, oh my gosh, change some things. So things feel different because they are different and they feel different, and it's a weird kind of thing. But the second reason I really need to clean is because kittens are a little silly. We have not got confirmation that ours is, don't take this the wrong way, but in our house we are just silly. So we call it, is it baked yet? Is it hatched yet? Is it on this side yet? How old is it? We're just silly. So we don't know any of those questions. Sorry, we don't know the answers to any of those questions. They can go in the bin. So it's a limbo, but it's a good kind of limbo. Oh my goodness. I'll have to pick that up. So yeah, it's sad. But I'm using this time to try and mentally sort through some stuff while I clean. It's a good distraction. I have worked this way most of my life. I think your environment has a lot to do with that. Hand sanitizer, how old is that? Can you tell the expiry date on these things? I have no idea. Interesting. I don't know. It's the kind of clean visual space, clean mind kind of thing, which I like, and everything needs to be cleaned and sorted out every so often. So it's kind of a doubly good thing. It's been a while since I went through these. Probably, I think I went through them quickly again just after I made the video on putting this all together, because I didn't like how it was set out, and every so often when I dust I'll rearrange. But I really haven't gone through everything to see what I need. And well, whoop, can't get rid of those. One day I will try and make another one of those videos, but I don't know. I'm a bit impatient these days. That video takes some forethought and then remembering to film every day and what's happening, and I just don't have the mental capacity at the moment. It sounds dumb, but my brain is just, I don't know, overwhelmed very easily these days. So, I don't know. Oh, I wasn't showing you things, I put them back in. Does it really matter? Lip balm still in packets, and these are dry as, but they are Japanese facial sheet, wipes, and I like the smell, so they stay. Weird makeup stuff can probably live in another drawer. These are oily face watery things that I don't know if I've ever used. This is under eye pads to go with all of my lash and brow tinting stuff in there. Good spot for it. Japanese eye masks and face masks. That one's not Japanese, it's just the regular kind of face masks. Tattoos, Halloween tattoos, fun. More masks. Oop. Gotcha. Alright, I had to stop and make a drink, so I really don't remember what I was talking about. It really can't have been that important, as most of my rants aren't. Feeling guilty and all those kind of wonderful feelings. I still just miss Luna so much. I really don't know what to do with myself still. Again, I'm not super well, so I guess like I don't know how to put it. I'm not wasting my time. I'm using it productively. Well, to the best of my ability. It just doesn't feel like enough. So I'm feeling a little tough on myself at the moment, as well as still feeling super sad, and I don't know, just how do you deal with these feelings day in and day out? I guess you get used to it eventually. Apart from that, there's no other way. Just learn to deal with it. And just try and pick little things to get not excited by, but maybe like a tiny bit happy. Encouraged by the thought of things to come. All the weird ways I put my grieving. And it really, it's not time, but it's been 6 months. I can't believe it's been 6 months. So that thought kind of makes me go, oh my goodness. Alright, I need to get a little bit of a handle on this because it's out of control. Not that there's an appropriate amount of time to grieve. This will be with me forever. But I also can't put my life on hold forever. I don't feel like 6 months is enough. But I'm sick enough without, not restricting myself, but that smells weird. I don't know, just kind of being blinded, I guess, by sadness. Yeah, I really just need to take a better look at what I'm doing, what's happening. I need to start doing things. Yeah, I guess everyone knows how hard that is. But what else can you do? There's nothing else. Unfortunately. It's not moving on. It's like moving through. I really need, maybe this container, oh my goodness, can live in a drawer. It's full of lip gloss and goodness knows what that I should probably sort out. I have a million face masks and lots of face stuff that I don't really use, but I'm very unwilling to throw out. So they can all come live in a drawer. I'm such a lip gloss hoarder, and like, I don't mind. Obviously, I wouldn't be talking about it, but it's a lot to try and make room for sometimes. Chest, you can stay up. And tinted stuff doesn't belong with the non-tinted stuff. I really need to like put stuff away. But it's hard. Like, what don't I use? Probably a lot of this stuff. I really haven't used foundation and stuff for ages. So that could probably go. There's a couple of there's primer spray and setting spray, but I really don't use much. Sort of kinda in there, I guess. I don't know. Luna was perfect. You know, Fifth Element. if I can manage to find it, I'll try and put it in here. But like, Supreme Being, she's perfect. And we forget what it's like to have a tiny bundle of fabulous new energy. So I'm trying to prepare myself, not for the worst, but for some chaos. I like chaos, so I think it'll go well. But I am anxious enough without like preparing. Like, if I know that I could have prepared for something and something bad happened, and I should know better, like, I'd feel terrible. So I need to address some things before they happen, and then I can maybe introduce some things when I feel that everyone's ready. There'll be lots of closed doors, and it sounds silly, but safety locks, like child-proofing the house basically, because that's what they are. They're a baby, and they're learning, and we're learning. So we just need to try and take some pressure off ourselves and expectations for such a tiny, innocent kitten to be perfect. Avoiding temptations, if we take them out of the way, hopefully. And over a lot of hair stuff. We've got hair ties and things that need to go away because they are very bad for small kittens. So I'll try my best, whoops, to eliminate these things. It's just, yeah, so stressful to think that. Okay, so the Burmese group on Facebook, everyone shares their stories about everything because knowledge is really important. One of the most beautiful kittens got into a plant and made herself really sick. Unfortunately, the breeder that she got the kitten from helped her through it and went, okay, what have you got around the house, you know, like, we'll sort this out, because she was freaking out, and the vet was saying how it's probably like FIP and something else. But the breeder said, well, that's signs of a toxic reaction to a plant. All right, what plants have you got? And she found out that every plant in her house was toxic, basically, which is a terrible thing to find out after nearly losing your new best friend. So that's really spurred me to do this, because none of us need that kind of stuff happening in our lives at all. So prevention, always better than cure, except for the cure, because they're the best. I don't care what the prevention for that cure would be. I wouldn't take it. Weird side rant. I don't know. Again, organising my space to try and organise my feelings. It just sounds weird. But it helps me process, and honestly, whatever helps, as long as it's not bad for you. I really can't see any objections. If you know of any, let me know. I may take them into consideration, but there is absolutely no promise of that. I'm stubborn. I will listen to people's opinions, but it doesn't mean I will do anything about it. Again, probably not the right attitude, but unfortunately, that is my stubborn butt all my life. I'd rather figure it out for myself. I'm getting a little better as I get older. But then again, I don't get as much advice as when I was younger. And I don't usually seek it out. Unless I know someone sort of that knows what they're doing, I usually take in a little bit of advice from people I trust and mix it with a lot of other information, just to be sure. And I'm a question questioner, and a lot of people really hate that. Okay, back to kittens. So I'm so happy that we've chosen the breed we did. To read about her helping one of her kittens that left her home for months. No, not months. Maybe she's been there a month or something. Anyway, to be on board any time of the day or night going, right, I will help you. What's wrong? That's amazing and well above and beyond. Unfortunately, what a lot of breeders do. There's always Google people. Please remember, Google exists. Oh, I need that for something. And don't just take one source of information. Please, please dig deep. Have a good search around. The internet's full of correct and incorrect information. It's up to you to read enough to think you know the difference. But it's worth it. There's a lot of doctors that I've been in contact with through the years for all my stuff, and honestly, you really have to start knowing some stuff about whatever's going on in your life, whether it be your health or there's someone that you really, love having in your life and they've got something going on. Maybe just learn a little more about it. I really wish I had the same thought on Luna's health. Reading some stuff after the fact has been pretty hard. It just feels like I should have known stuff. And you always think that you can trust the vet or trust other people. And you can to an extent. But everyone's still learning. And I think that's kind of important to take into consideration. And the good ones will be willing to learn more. There's a lot of people in specialised industries that honestly shouldn't be there. And they don't have any current information or knowledge on the things that they are doing and messing with people's lives. A lot of things are getting fixed by mandatory sort of training and stuff, but every industry, just take some time. Don't rush a lot of major decisions. Research, I think, was the point of that rant. I don't know. All the things that are happening, even though I feel sad, and reading that was fucking awful and must have been so terrifying for everybody. But oh my gosh, am I glad to see that we have picked a breeder that we thought did it out of love anyway. Like, if we weren't sure before, we are sure now. It's truly amazing and just beautiful to read something like that. We've read horror stories of breeders just not caring. Once the kitten's in your hands, they throw their hands up and go, oh well, it's your responsibility now. See you later. Even though it might be something that was, I'm not going to say anybody's fault. There's no nice way to say self-righteous negligence. But it happens more often than you would like to think. And morally, ethically, you really have to take this stuff into consideration. You don't want to find out that your breeder is not very nice when push comes to shove. It's really not a good way to find out that maybe the new friend that you have paid a lot of money for and grown attachment for had known health problems. or the mother and father had known health problems, and the breeder decided, whoops, to breed from them anyway. It's really not something you wanna know. You don't want to hear about that. Or you do, because you know which breeders not to go with. But it's heartbreaking that people can be responsible for bringing life into this world and make money off it, just for things like that to happen. Again, really happy that we found the breeder. I think the first moment I read about her, I was like, oh my goodness. That was going to sound wrong, but can you make a baby for me? Yeah. Sounds rude, but that's what they're doing. So, just all of this information like keeps coming into me. I read and I take stuff in, and it's just very reassuring to, like, sometimes I question our choices, of course. Not the breeder we're 100% on. It's just kind of reassurance from outside sources of we're doing sort of as best we can with the information we've got, which is good. Reassurance is good because there's so much doubt and guilt and feelings suck. So yeah, I don't know, we just needed to be really sure that this is all the right things. My partner keeps second guessing his choice in colours, because I was originally the one that said we'll put down, you know, 4 colours or something and just whatever comes up first, so it'll be a surprise. And then we went back on that idea a little and we're like, no, we can just pick one. Because every time we're looking up kittens, there was just, you know, blue tortoise stood out and they're still the cutest. And we're worried they might look like Luna and it might freak us out and make us sad. But the breeder that we are going with was like, I understand that. And I've had a lot of that, as you can understand. But they're all different, their personalities are different, their markings, they will never be 100% identical. Like if they are, it's, you know, quite a chance. But the reassurance of that was really good. I am very appreciative of that, because it was the cutest colour. Well, not cutest colour. Oh no. When you have to make weird decisions like that, and you don't have to choose, you could just say the first available one, I guess. But we were like, no, we'll choose. So we made that decision to choose. So I don't know. I just feel like after everything we looked at and talked to people about, and I don't know, we put it out there that this is 100% the one colour we want from the one breeder. So we're just waiting for one thing. I don't know, it feels weird going, oh, it could be, there's already so many variables. I don't know, this is just like one thing. Keep it a little simple. When the time comes, and it will be the one special little kitten that was basically just made to be ours. I don't like the thought of that, honestly. Again, these things sound a little bit weird when you talk about them, but emotions are super weird, let's be honest. And weirdness is just one of the fun things in life. I used to be really controlling, like way too controlling. But as I have aged, and it's, you know, my body's started not doing the right things, I have had to admit defeat on a few fronts, which I'm a little sad about sometimes. But I don't have the mental capacity to overthink quite as much as I did, which is a good and bad thing. Sometimes I want a bit of mental clarity on whatever I'm thinking about and just want to think about it lots. And some things I do, like kitten stuff, Luna stuff, absolutely. But there are other things that I go, I have made a decision. I don't want to think about it anymore. I gave my energy as like best I could. And, you know, if any really good bits of information jump out at me, like I'll still keep absorbing information. Unless something super stands out, I'll be like, no, I have to make that decision. Every time like I mentally go to question, I'm like, no, I've made that decision. It's got to stop. You can't think about it anymore. You don't have the brain space. Let's just not. And that's good. I, as many people are, avid overthinker, and depends on what you're thinking about, but it's not always the best use of your time. And mental like space. Gotta leave room to think about some more fun stuff. So it's a hard thing to do, and I can't do it all the time, don't get me wrong, no one's perfect, but I try. Concealers, oh, but I want that one out. Alright, I guess it doesn't really matter, I don't use them like nearly at all anymore. What's that? That's a scrub. Actually, I should probably use that scrub. Oh, that's a lid to the polish that I'm going to use. Like, I want to put everything away, but like, how much do I put away? Because I have storage, but like, maybe not that much storage. Oh, it's so hard. You just don't know what they're going to think is interesting. The stuff I've got out only for aesthetic reasons, so I don't know whether to put all those away too. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult. What do I leave out? What do I put away? I have the most mascara that probably needs to go away. At this point, I don't know if I'm super worried about where everything goes. If I need to find it, I need to find it. I might leave one jar of stuff out. Did I leave brow stuff out? Probably not. Alright, of course I didn't. That'll go on top so I can find pencil sharpener when I need it. That's always a good time. Oh, a whole bunch of more mascara behind there. Oh, rapidly running out of room. Maybe they're just all going to have to go in the bin. That's probably a better idea. I hate most of these anyway. Is that the new one of those? Oh, I don't know. I'll find out. Yeah, look. Y'all can probably just go. I know those two aren't that old. They're not that great, but they're not that old. What's that? Ooh, they can probably go. What are you? No, you can probably go too. Well, I guess that sorted that out quickly. Behind here is more eyes. I don't want to go through that. It seems really difficult right now. Can you live in a drawer? Yep, I reckon you can. Cool. Brushes. Oh, don't knock stuff off. Fan. I don't know if they can stay out. Probably. I really don't use a lot of these brushes. I might just keep a couple out. Oh, it's hard. Alright, that many. I really don't need that many out either. Uh-oh. Okay, that did not go as planned. That was way more stuff in there than I thought. The drawer will not shut. Oh no. Oh, there's a tiny Mickey Sarah from Disney. Alright, that might be all of that junk. Oh no, one roll back there. That's a little bit of a problem. Maybe I can stand them up in the bottom drawer. Hopefully. Nail stuff and tweezers. Well, you're all gonna have to live in there, I think. Oh, tiny scissors and tiny mirror, tiny tweezers, eyelash cotton and a star. Ooh, good job. Eyelashes were somewhere. And body jewelry. Alright, that can just be sorted out later. Eyelash stuff. Oh, and last but not least, this. That's a pen. Interesting. I really don't use many of these either. Like, none of them. But I will take 2 out. There's a hair stick and a hair stick. Oh, that brush is so cute. I don't need it for anything, but it's so cute. Alright, well, if I take all these containers out, and I'm not sure, maybe I should store some of this stuff under the sink. Alright, that actually might work. I know it looks messy now, but I'm just gonna like take all the stuff off it and dust it, put some stuff in the bathroom cupboard, and that's it. I know it doesn't look like it at the moment, but oh, nearly everything I wanted to put away is hopefully the drawer will shut. Oh no, what's in the way? What are you getting annoyed about? That, of course. Fine, just go live somewhere else. Oh no, a pencil sharpener. Come on guys, we can do this. Alright. The bottom drawer is hair stuff that I don't really need to go through. I just need to organise it a bit. And apparently try and fit a bundle of brushes up right in the corner there. And yeah, I will give you a little bit of a video tour when it's done. It's going to be very not interesting and probably like 10 seconds. But that's it. Oh no, there's all stuff down the side there. What am I going to do with that stuff? Another job for another day. Alright, I'll see you soon. Bye.